Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I got for you My Hero Academia chapter 307. I'm bringing you a 30 bomb on Garrison. Let's get right into this. What's going on in chapter 307? Well, we see some old faces return with Tatami and Yo from Ketsubutsu Academy. And they're in one of the towns that have been affected after the war that we just saw against the villains. Their mission is to bring the civilians who are trapped in the city or just otherwise residing in the city to Ketsubutsu Academy in order for them to be safe. If you remember from the last chapter or the chapter before last, I can't remember, it was put into effect by Endeavor, I believe, that the academies are going to be used as shelters for the citizens of the city in order for them to be safe. Now, maybe it's just me, but I can't fathom entire city populations fitting into these academies, right? Like, that's a very tall order to ask. And even in this chapter, when they're talking to these people who have taken up residence in a city and just holding out, they're talking to them and they're telling them, hey, come with us, we're gonna get y'all safely into the academy so y'all can be safe. And the man was like, yo, what do you mean be safe? All you're doing is lumping us all together in one place. That's not safety, right? They don't trust heroes anymore. And he even says, he was like, that's pretty bold talk, and it's talk like that made us trust y'all for the first time, but we're not putting our trust into heroes anymore. We have to defend ourselves. We put trust in our own hands. And so when Yo was talking to these men, they're like, look, just stop, because you're not going to change our mind. And they respectfully decline. And Yo even mentions it as he's talking with Tatami. We can't force them to come with us, right? It's the decision that they have to make. And so Yo and Tatami are forced to go. You flash forward to pages 6 through 7, basically the rest of the chapter. Shit hits the absolute fan. When Yo gets a call, the only thing that was communicated was just run. Like, get out of there. There's nothing we can do. We found out too late. You need to run as fast as possible and just put distance between you and wherever you are. And Yo's like, what's going on? Like, we can't do that. We're on a mission. Long story short, Muscular broke out of jail. He was one of the escaped villains, and he is on an absolute rampage, much like we've known him for. The absolute worst matchup for what seems like anybody. I mean, this man is casually suiting up with 12,000 layers of fiber muscles, and nothing is getting through. None of Yo's attacks are hitting on the money, and that's with him using literally every bit of his strength, and still nothing of value comes from it. Now, Muscular, what does he do? How does he approach this fight against somebody of Yo's stature? Like, to have the ability, to have the quirk that Yo does in order to, make vibrations is extremely powerful, and it's not something that's easily defended against. We've seen that in, other series as well. It's not something that you can easily defend against. So what does Muscular do in this situation? Puts on more muscle fibers. Like, there's no limit, it seems, to how much fiber muscle this man can seem to generate. Now, I know they say every quirk has its limits, but the only limitation that this man seems to have is his IQ, because it doesn't seem to be any higher than room temperature. Yo is getting his ass beat so bad that you remember the men that they were just talking to, trying to get them to come out of the building in order to go with them to Ketsubutsu Academy. They're looking at this man getting his ass beat, and they're like, fuck it, all right, come on, let's help him. Like, they feel that bad for this man that they're finally about to jump in and they're about to assist him. So because he is legitimately about to die, like, I'm fearing for Yo at this point, just because we know Muscular's track record, and Hirokoshi is definitely somebody who would kill off Yo. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, after what happened with Midnight, nobody's safe in my opinion. Like, nobody. So with him legitimately about to die, what you see in the last 2 pages and what we get is Midoriya knocks Muscular silly. Now, I'm not saying that he knocked him out, but he was able to get him off of Yo with one attack, and that's actually quite impressive, considering that Muscular, even to this day, is still one of the hardest villains that Deku has ever fought. So for him to be able to, shake Muscular up like that, he did so. And if you see on page 17, even though he did actually, manage to get him off of Yo, it didn't do anything to him. So he's perfectly fine. All right, Muscular's perfectly fine. He's walking away unscathed. We're gonna see what goes down in the next chapter, but I'm not gonna drag this video out any longer than it needs to be. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it to the end, thank you. If you are new, go plus ultra, smash that subscribe button. Let me know you rock with the content that I put out on this channel. Like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video. Comment on the video your thoughts about what you think is gonna happen in the upcoming chapter. Subscribe if you are brand new, and like always, and until next time, I'm out.
destroyed.
Losing A. Charlie locked down. We lost
They done
Alpha.
lost B.
Securing Bravo.
Fuck y'all niggas, man. Yeah. Y'all ran into the devil, nigga. And he said, oh shit. My bad, bro. They was on top of you. They was coming down on top. I was trying to kill them, nigga.
Bravo secure.
I'm like Bin Laden, bro. I gotta sacrifice my own man sometimes.
Securing Alpha.
Oh my god. Yo, GG, bro. That was one of them.
No. My bad, bro. You was a sacrifice. My bad, bro.
Killed his teammate to get the kill.
Hey, I'm like Bin Laden, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do.